Let's get the interjection so that because I do not want an exchange between the governor and my committee. Let the governor take note of the questions, then she will respond. Senator,
maybe I can add on what Sivuna was trying to raise, and what the chair is trying also to raise, and I can tell the reason why maybe the governor is so, with due respect, with a lot of agitation. It's because whatever she's saying, she's lying. She's lying to the committee as a senator of Nakuru County. I can clarify that.
Governor, sorry, Senator. Order, Governor. This is my job. Senator, just withdraw the word lying.
I've withdrawn. I've withdrawn.
Yeah, proceed.
With a lot of respect, I've withdrawn. But the War Memorial Hospital has a genuine list. I want to put this in record so that after this you can know what to do, so you can help the Nakuru people. Has a genuine list. The War Memorial Hospital has 10 court orders to be reopened. That hospital. I've just heard from our governor, from actually the governor, that it is the joint committee on the side of the War Memorial. They are the ones who refused to come for the meeting. But for me, what I have on my table is that your side of the county government, in that committee, they are the ones who've been frustrating that joint committee to do the needful, or what they've been directed to do by the court. And what now I have, the report I have on my whatever, the report now I have is that there is demolition of buildings and properties within the hospital, and it is sad that it is being done out of the offices of the county government. I don't know whether you're aware of that. And then, are you aware that that act that they are doing is criminal? These are criminal acts. And what is the motive of the demolitions of the hospital? So to me, to the chairman now, is to ask. I know the health committee. I took this matter to the Senate, and the health committee were directed to take up the matter. They didn't do anything when they came to Nakuru. They just went round and round, entered the office of the governor, went to Baringo and left. But then now, I think the Nakuru County people want that hospital reopened. I know there are many hospitals, what the governor is saying, but it has been reported that our hospitals are congested. 3 women are lying in one bed, even after giving birth. It's known that they've been congested. So we need that hospital to be reopened, because the services that we used to give, it is the same services like the ones we come all the way to Nairobi Hospital. So our people now are being referred maybe to go to Eldoret, to other neighboring counties, where we know the War Memorial used to serve, even the neighboring counties, and it was one of the top hospitals. So if the courts have directed that hospital to be reopened, I think Her Excellency has the liberty to ensure that that hospital is opened. And being the lawyer, it's better than me. Me, I'm not a lawyer. Me, I'm just a business person. The way the control of budgets is trying to show that there is a lot of things being wasted there, running out. There are machines in the hospital, and they are all running out now. So, and it's about 2.5 years but that hospital has been closed. The courts have stocked. Even this, the CG has also, I mean, not CG, the COME has also talked that the county government should, whatever the court orders, they should not defy court orders. Whatever the courts have said, they should obey the court orders.
Thank you, sorry. I think it all goes back to enforcement of the order of the court on page 368, and what Senator has raised ties with what Senator Sifuna had raised earlier. Senator Wambua, then Senator Chirake.
Thank you, Chair. At some point, I had raised an issue, but the lawyer seated next to me whispered and said, it's okay, let it slide. Now, Chair, you know, this matter of the Nakuru War Memorial Hospital is a matter that is in the public domain. And you remember we had this during our briefing, and I just want to go on record on this. Why can't we go to the audit query, service the audit query, and then if there is another thing that we need to deal with around that facility, then we deal with it. Because what we risk, Chair, is to get into the other issues around the facility outside of the audit query, and we will not be able to handle the audit query. I'm saying this because I've had the senator from Nakuru reinstate the situation in that facility. I'm very sure if the governor gets an opportunity, she will have a different story to say about the same facility. Seated here, Chair, we can only ventilate. I'm not sure there's so much that we can do to decide who do we believe between the parties involved. Why can't we deal the audit query? What is the Auditor General querying, and how can we address that audit query? Then we can deal with other issues, Chair.
Thank you, Senator. Senator, Appendix 2.1 has been provided by the Governor, and it's included on page 368, 369, 370. So I think page 368, I think the senators who have asked questions have based it on that order of the court. I think that's the grounding for the conversations and the follow-up questions. So I think it's perfectly in order to make references to that appendix. Senator Chirake.
Yeah, I have no problem with the appendix. I just want to go to the query. Deal with it, then we can go to the appendix.
No, we are dealing with the answer to the query. Oh. Yeah, because the appendix is the governor's answer to the query. Senator Chirake.
Through the chair, Governor, you know, we've been trying to follow this story of Nakuru Memorial Hospital. And until I read chair and realized at one time your party leader, this is the hospital that saved him when he had an accident before he was being brought to Nairobi Hospital. So it's very critical. Your party leader, of course, Barbara Raila Amolo Odinga. So, Governor, that's why some of us have been very keen with this hospital. My only two questions, Governor. According, you know, county governments, and it's good you are a lawyer, you are the custodians of public land. So, in the title deed, who is the owner of this land and what is the size? Number two, Governor, you have attached a document where you appointed your CC, Rose Wanjiru Munga. She's still the CC of Health. Is still there, okay. And Samuel Mwangi Mwaura is still the county secretary. Governor, would you have assisted us by showing us the intent of your officers? Did they show up maybe in the hospital? Was there minutes even to start the meeting? Was there something recorded that shows that on your part, as per the Court of Appeal order, you had an intention and an aim to ensure the hospital is reopened? Because you and me agree, any health facility that will assist in treating our Kenyans will be more than welcome. So was there an intent from your part? And finally, I've had the county solicitor, and maybe you will allow through you to tell us, because he is being paid salary through the taxpayers of Nakuru and Kenyans. Because it is, you are one person, but these are some of the people who advise us. They should have noticed that when there was violation of this court order, because I want to believe the county attorney or county solicitor sits in your cabinet, he should have alerted you as the governor and told you there is a contempt against court order. So is it the right time that the county solicitor might tell us also, because he cannot run away from responsibility? And Chair, you remember we have even sanctioned membership members who violate their membership, including East Park and Law Society of Kenya. So if we find that the Nakuru County solicitor or county attorney did not do his job by ensuring that the contempt proceedings are pursued, then this committee, we might be forced to write to the LSK for disciplinary action, because these are part of professional professional work that they should do to advise the county government. So, Chair, those will be my 3 questions.
Okay, for Senator Maruma.
Yeah, for me, I would like clarity from the governor if Nakuru Memorial Hospital is a private hospital or a public hospital. Because my reading of the query in this second last paragraph is that the hospital has various installations, equipment, buildings and other assets which are worth millions of shillings and which the national and the county governments have invested over the years. Why, if it is a private hospital, should the national government and the county government invest monies there? I would want that clarity, Chair.
Governor, you may respond to the various issues. Oh, sorry, before you respond, Senator Mogeni, then Senator Gataya.
Yeah, Chair. I'd like to know from Governor. This matter was in court on 1st of October, 2024. Yeah, and the court directed that parties were to appear in court on 7th of October, 2024, to confirm compliance. And the third directive was that this matter was to be heard before the High Court and be concluded within 60 days. Meaning, Chair, that even the High Court appreciated the urgency of this matter. And we know our health facilities are really not able to meet the demands of Kenyans. And I mean, if you really have the interests of your people, you will understand that we don't have enough medical facilities. So from this date, 1st of October, 2024, you appeared in court formation, no compliance. 60 days for the hearing of the matter is over. We are now in July 2026. What has the county government done to ensure that this matter is concluded one way or the other?
Okay, Senator Gataya.
Chair, we are treating two conflicting statements that Memorial Hospital as a genuine release away from the one that expired of 99 years. Then we have another statement that tells us that that release was fraudulently acquired. So I don't know which one we are supposed to consume as a committee. Those are two conflicting statements.
Okay, if I were to give directions, we have already been informed that the criminal proceedings are on the validity of the lease. So to go into it will be sub judice. So we'll set that aside. It's a matter that is before the courts for determination. Senator Adulo?
Chair, we are really taking a lot of time on this matter. And the concerns raised by the Auditor General is on the value of the land, or value for money, which I believe genuinely, even if the land was allocated by national government then, right now it is owned by county government. It's important to pursue that matter to get a consideration on the property that is in hand. Number two, we have also to look at the service delivery, which is also critical. Of course, looking at the population of Nakuru. I think Governor should tell us how far she has pushed on the matter of the decision of the court, because there is contempt of court in this particular matter. If she gives us evidence, then we can be able to give our way forward as far as Auditor General report is concerned. I thank you, Chair.
Governor, you may respond.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. One, I still hold my position that we did what the court had asked us to do, which was appoint members to this joint committee. And the county did that, and you have seen the attachments. But I am also saying, I'm also saying that the defendants have frustrated the reopening of the hospital jointly because they feel that it should be just them running the hospital. And again, I still hold my position. Health is devolved. That land, the lease expired. We have a new constitution. The land reverts back to the county. Number two, there was a question as far as how big that land is. It is 27 acres and also includes most of State House, Nakuru. It was part of that title. So we have that landing area for State House. We have another of my public hospitals, the Annex Hospital, that's on that title as well. So I will not sit pretty and not fight to make sure that the land reverts back